Welcome back everybody to Planescape Torment. Right, according to my journal, we've got a severe case of burglaries within the brothel of insatiable lusts. I think that's what this place is called. Let me just check the map. Oh, it just says brothel. So people are stealing stuff within the brothel. Now I've got an idea that we may just go and converse. Now I don't think I actually managed to get anywhere with Nenny. I'm going to actually talk with Fall from Grace. Because maybe
I help you?
I have some other questions I want to ask. No, it doesn't look like that I'm going to be able to get anywhere on that score. So let's go back to the journal. The quests themselves. I could probably. I'm pretty much just doing what seems to be a side mission. It doesn't actually seem to be one of my assigned quests. Oh, hang on. Maybe it is. Oh, here we are. Get evidence that I haven't done that yet. There's a lot of stuff I haven't done, but we're focusing on this petty thievery for a starter. Vivian's personal scent. Right. So we've got to find and return the Crimson Veil. So we don't know what the deal is with that either. So maybe Nenny might have some answers. CSI says someone's been taking things from her room too. Have you seen anything odd?
Updated my journal.
Nenny's eyes suddenly go wide. Oh, that's right. You know, once I saw a man sneaking out of Kimsai's room while she was out talking to a patron. I watched the front doors that day, but he never ever left. Isn't that odd? I don't think he could have made it out of a window, so I never figured out where he went. And then I totally forgot about it. Weird, huh? It is. Just another question. Alright, farewell. So, a man that has never left has some questions. I'm trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be? He shakes his head. I know the veil of which you speak. Once or twice I've seen Marissa outside the brothel wearing her veil, but I do not know where it is now. Another question. Vivian sent. Okay. Another question. Probably he's not going to be able to tell me much. This is all to do with the silent prostitute, I think. Alright. So Delora. Is it potentially one?
You know, Fiendling, you're all right. Well, if you weren't being such a banshee all the time.
And if you weren't yourself all the time, you might be a fine skull too.
Ah,
I think I'm in love.
that's nice. They're getting along. So, a male. Let's go back to the journal. A man sneaking out, but never saw the man leave the brothel. Could he somehow be still here? Or maybe, yeah, perhaps it is one of the patrons. The man's brows deeply furrowed in concentration. As you approach, he looks to you and nods curtly. Yes? I have some questions. He looks slightly annoyed, but says nothing. I'm trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. Marissa's Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be? I do not. Anything else? Another question. How about the scent? No, I haven't spoken to Vivian in such time. I was unaware that she'd even lost it. A pity, she always did have the most astounding erotic fragrance about her. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. How about you, dear sir? The dashing nobleman's eyes your advance with the air of contempt. I am here to speak with the ladies, sir, and not to one such as yourself. I certainly hope you hadn't planned on pestering me with questions and the like. In fact, I did have some questions. The nobleman's eyes narrows his eyes at you. I do not care, not a whit. Now away with you. Go on, leave me be. I'll advise you to show some respect. He closes his eyes and exhales slowly, as if to calm himself. If such an act is required to rid myself of you, then so be it. If you would be so kind, sir, would you most humbly ask that you leave my side and seek conversation elsewhere? Fine, farewell. So he's not our man. Maybe you have some questions. I'm trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be? No, I do not. I must confess that though Marissa frightens me somewhat, I fear that something terrible waits within her chambers, that she is merely humouring me until she tears me apart. I, for one, will be glad when she has her veil, and will meet patrons outside of her darkened room once more. Black Eye... Vivian Scent. No, that's all we wish to know. That's very, very strange.
All right. Done.
I'm looking for a man. A man that... actually, maybe if we talk to Marissa, maybe. That's Echo. Yeah, maybe if I talk to Marissa, perhaps. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on this.
I'm gone.
Yes. Perhaps Marissa might be able to shed some light on this. If she was here.
What's up?
Oh, it's only just coins. Take them. Oh, Marissa, there you are. Select. Converse. More pointless questions, Marissa. Never mind. Okay, so...
Done.
Who is... Okay, it's Nanny. So it must be some man around here somewhere. Okay, that's the aristocrat, I think.
All right.
Hang on. Why can I not get into here?
Done.
Nope. Maybe if I talk to Fall from Grace, maybe.
All right.
How may I help you?
Questions? Nope. Not doing me any good. Huh. This older noble, you're a patron. I had some questions. Crimson Veil, no, it might be. No. Okay. This is going to annoy the living crap out of me. So we're going to be right back once I find this man. This serious-looking man appears to be trying to puzzle something out. As you draw near him, he pauses his train of thought and looks at you. Yes? I had some questions. I'm trying to find Mrs. Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be? No, I do not. Anything else? I've got a feeling I have... Yep, asked this guy the question, so...
I'm gone.
Okay, so it's not the guy in blue.
If you keep bobbing about, Skull, I'm gonna mount you in the end of a pike.
This strange cubic creature seems to be as much machine as it is organic. As you approach the thing, it silently stares at you with wide, unblinking eyes. Its face hasn't the slightest trace of emotion on it. Come on, Chief, we're in a building full of some of the sexiest chits this side of the multiverse, and you're stopping to talk to modrons? Ignore Mort, greet the modron. Its voice has a metallic, reverberating quality to it, as if it were more a sound played in some warped musical instrument than true speech. Your greeting is returned. There is a soft click as the creature blinks. An awkward silence hangs in the air between the two of you. I had some questions. Identify yourself to us. I'm not sure who I am. We would know why this is so. I don't know myself, I just can't remember. All things should have a name. All things should be identified. We find your answer unsatisfactory, but it shall have to suffice for the present. The creature pauses and blinks at you. We would identify ourselves as modrons. Quadrone type, winged variant to the subject. I have some questions now. A subject is free to ask questions. Well, you never know. I'm trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be? We do not. We are not currently in the process of doing so. We should suggest the methodical approach and questioning of each of the inhabitants of this building. Well, yes. Same for 15 cent. Yes, same. What are you doing here? Our purpose here is observation. What are you observing? We're observing one of the establishment's staff. Who are you observing? As previously stated, we are observing one of the establishment's staff. Yes, but who exactly are you observing? The object of our scrutiny is named Delora. Why are you watching her? We have not been informed as to the specific purpose or purposes which resulted in our being given our present task. The command of our superior pentadrome is sufficient reason to perform said task. As such, the purpose or purposes are irrelevant to us. I had another question. Never mind. Right, it's actually kind of interesting. So, Delora. Just some questions. Nope. Not doing me any good. Kensai. Crimson Veil. Yeah, I think I've already been over that. So, blue coat, aristocrat. Some questions. Well, can you tell me about the silent prostitute? Another question. Another question. Alright. We're going to be right back.
All right.
As you search the armoire, its handles suddenly yank out of your grasp and the drawers slam themselves shut. A disdainful humph issues from the cabinet. Hello? Hello indeed. The armourer gives another humph. So what do we have here? A rogue after some lady's frilly undergarments? You talk? I do? Do I? Why, yes, I do. Who are you? I am Lewis. And who are you, thoughtless, uncouth fellow rummaging about in other people's things? Never mind that. What are you doing here? Well, sir, if you must know, I am being an armoire. But why are you being an armoire in this brothel? It happens to be... I happen to have become an armoire because I want to be an armoire. Thank you very much. It's not to watch the ladies undressing, nor have them place their soft, sweet-smelling undergarments in my drawers where I can they can rub against my skin. Such accusations are an insult to a practitioner of the magic arts. I am merely soaking the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sights, the smells, the sensations. So all the women know about this then. Yes, they do. They wholeheartedly approve of, well, not with their hearts exactly, and while they have not spoken of their approval in my presence, since they are not exactly aware that I am an armoire, I would not want them to know I am anything but, so I have not, I've not been able to inquire on the matter. I have some questions of you. Nanny told me she saw a man leaving Kimsai Adatung's room. I think that was you, Lewis. You think? You think? How could you be so alarmingly rude? How ludicrously presumptuous as to spout forth such an accusation without being absolutely certain of your charges? How dare you, impertinent brassy cur? Why, I ought to... As Lewis rails and curses, his drawers open and close. You see a small bundle of crimson cloak tucked alongside some clothes. The repeated opening and closing of the armoire drawers make it difficult to grab, however. Wait for an opportunity to grab it. You stand poised at the edge of the armoire. He keeps gabbing on and on, but it seems never to stay open long enough for you to grab the cloth. Try and snap your hand in while the drawer is open. You simply cannot move your hand quick enough to snatch the crimson cloth from within, Lewis. The most you could accomplish was getting your fingers crushed. Pull open the drawer to get the cloth. Yes, we're strong. Let's do it. Stop, I say. Watch the handles, don't scratch the finish. Damn you, you prying filth. The armoire puts up a valiant effort, but you finally pull the drawer open and yank the cloth, a translucent crimson veil from within. Tucking it away, you notice that it is perfumed with a light, exotic, most pleasant fragrance. Damn it, you rogue, blackguard, scoundrel! Give me back this instant! It's not yours! That is exceedingly personal garment which belongs to a lady of this establishment, and they would not appreciate you fondling their private things. Oh, but it's alright for you, you wooden pervert. I'm not doing anything so criminal and malicious as you are. I'm merely soaking in the sensations necessary to my growth as an individual. Yes, farewell, Lewis. Right, now, let's go find Vivian first. And hopefully give her back her scent. Then we will try and give back the veil. Have you had any luck finding my scent perchance? Yes, I found it in this red veil.
Updated my journal.
Woot! Vivian's eyes light up. Oh, how simply wonderful! She takes the veil from your hands, mutters a few words over it, and returns it to you. She shakes out her crimson hair, and in moments you're surrounded by the most intensely exotic and arousing scent you have ever had the pleasure of smelling. That smells great. It does it not? She smiles at you. As you are done a favour for me, I wish to perform one for you. Stand close to me, scarred one. Approach. You step closer to Vivian. She takes out your hand and, turning it over, takes a single cautious sniff at your wrist. Phew, she wrinkles her nose. Vinegar or embalming fluid? Here, I will remove this smell from you. She mutters a few strange syllables, and a light tingling sensation spreads over your skin. In moments, your chemical reek lessens substantially. There, how is that? People should be less eager to avoid conversation with you now. Thanks, Vivian. Farewell. Bonus to charisma? Yes. Sweet. We have progress.
All right.
Okay. Marissa. It returns. You have You have a reason for coming this time, I trust? More of your pointless questions? Actually, I brought your Crimson Veil. Then would you please hand it over? Of course. Here you are.
Dated my journal.
You hold the Crimson Veil before you. You feel her take it from your hand. Ah, yes, much better. 2 shining points of red light appear before you as she opens her eyes. So that's what you look like. Perhaps I could have done better with my eyes shut. Okay, I have a question. What can you tell me about the silent prostitute? Ah yes, Echo. I knew another Echo once, although her name was written differently. I know nothing of this girl, though. Asked Laura of her. She made friends with an old lover of Echo's, I heard. What? So, that's all I wish to know. So, hold the phone. Dolores's ex-lover was Echo's lover. Actually, I had some questions. What can you tell me about the silent prostitute? Yes, her name is Echo, her voice, and every means of communication was stolen and destroyed. Echo's words were once wooed many of Parma, blah 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 blah. I know this because we've been over this before. So, I think we've actually exhausted this area here. We have completed a side quest, which gave me extra charisma. Well, that's pretty good. Anyways, if you like the episode and like the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. And of course, if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, go head over to the right hand side and check out one of the playlists there. I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.